Hey travelers, welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well and having a great end of the week or the start of the week. Hopefully everyone's weekend went well too. It's been a little while since we last streamed. I think it was like 2 weeks, but we're back today. So excited to actually get back to it and start Cyrus's chapter here. But yeah, I did also just realize over the weekend that I did forget to post September's schedule, so we'll remember not to do that for October. But yeah, it was interesting, I guess. I completely, didn't realize. But I'm trying to think what I was doing that day, but I think it was... I had the day off, but then I was still working, so... maybe you just went over. I kind of missed it, but that's fine. And yeah. So today we will be hopping right back into Octopath Traveler. Last time we finished out Ophelia's story by beating Matthias, and it did take up a couple tries and we were close to dying again, so... but eventually we pulled through and we made it over to the location for Cyrus's Chapter 4, which is in Duskbarrow, I think. And I think we left off with kind of taking a look at the weapon and... or I guess equipment in general. And... yeah, so we haven't picked up his story at all. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. We need to find the tavern though. I think we replenished everything last time. That's the inn. I think that's going out. But... let's see. We saw the tavern last time, I remember that. Here we go. We'll enter here and then talk to this guy. But before we do that, seems like there are some travel banters here, rituals and superstitions. This is actually the first time I realized there was text up there, like the title for the banter. I think this is the first time I've noticed it. Alright, so what's with the 2 rings on your necklace? They are keepsakes from my parents. I touch them for luck before a hunt. A foolish superstition, I know. But I remember holding it tight before my first hunt. After that, it became habit. So this one actually has 3 people talking. I think that's also the first time we saw 3 people talking together in this. I guess hunters need all the luck they can get, so I'm not surprised they'd believe in things like charms and rituals. I don't think it's limited to hunters. I have one as well. You mean praying to the flame? No, not exactly. Every morning after reading scripture, I wish for a blessed day, before carefully placing a bookmark between the pages I had been reading. The bookmark I use is actually a pressed flower that I picked from a secret place I know. That is a fine ritual. May it continue to bless your days. Oh, I do hope so. What about you, Therian? Do you have rituals or superstitions? Of course, thievery is as prey to fortune's captress as hunting. So, what are your superstitions? When I break into a house, I always enter with my right foot and I knock on the door first, lightly of course. I never look portraits in the eye or steal from children's savings boxes. Also, stay, how many have you? As many as I need to make off with my prize. I cannot decide if that makes you overly superstitious or eminently practical. I like how they had to stop him in his tracks, but that is also, I think, one of the first times Therian actually talked that much. I think he's been pretty quiet. Maybe? I don't know. Alright, we have the tavern keeper here. What can we do? Not changing party. I guess this is the last one we will be able to do without changing a party. But we'll deal with that when it comes. Still in pursuit of the Forbidden Tome, you journey to Duskbarrow and ever closer to the truth. Let's go ahead and hear the tale. The story so far. And so Cyrus's search for the ancient tome led him to Stoneguard, where Headmaster Yvonne lay in wait. Using the forbidden blood magic gleaned from those pages, he aspired to powers unholy and profane. But Yvonne, more demon than man, at the end met his demise. Preposterous, I am all-powerful, I am eternal, immortal. They were all lies. Such were his last words, but who lied to him, and what was their ultimate aim? Was Cyrus fully prepared to face the truth that awaited him? A foreboding shadow fell over him as he came to Duskbarrow. And here we are. Somewhere in this town lies the headmaster's ultimate destination. Given the nature of his research, it is reasonable to assume that there is a secret lab of some sort. Guess that makes sense. I will get to the bottom of this no matter what. Where would you find that? Something like that. Or I guess it's... It looks like there's a little vault kind of door at the back there. The headmaster's assistant, Lucia, was it? Now that I recall, she disappeared after that incident at the headmaster's house. What's her role in all of this? I must not let her out of my sight. I guess it is that vaulted door there. I guess it wasn't as discreet. It did look a little bit out of place, I would have to say. Cyrus and Hanit here. So, our journey brings us to Duskbarrow. Ah yes, you're from this region, are you not? Aye, though I've never visited the town, I've heard tell of it. It is famous for many ruins that surround it. Many of them date from the Age of Legends. The Age of Legends, you say, 1,000 years in the past. For their age, the structures are remarkably well preserved. Master once told me a story of the ruins. He said that whenever danger or disaster is visited upon Duskbarrow, the people take shelter in the ruins. Whatever era they were built strong, using techniques no longer known. Lost architectural techniques, you say? My interest is piqued. I'm inclined to investigate after, of course, we have settled this affair of Headmaster Yvonne. You're confident of our success. I always am. He always is. He's very confident. Alright, I guess this is where we have to go. I like how the tree's cleared. But she was just here. Wherever could she have gone? Isn't that a structure right in front of you? Or is that like one of the ruins? What's this? A button of sorts? Should I press it? Of course. Why not? How else are you gonna get in? Nothing happened. I should have known it wouldn't be that simple. Maybe you need Therian to help out here. Not that simple, you say. Examine. Are you just gonna press it again? I guess we can say no. Perhaps I should pull it instead. Sure. Is this gonna be like a secret code here? I must be losing my wits. How does one even go about pulling a button? I mean, if it's attached to a string, maybe. Wait, so do we just need to guess the sequence? Or you just don't do anything? You don't press it? You don't pull it? Alright, no, and maybe not. In that case, perhaps I should smash it, twist it, or ignore it. Now they're giving us 3 options here. Smash it is kind of like pressing it, I think. We've been ignoring it. I mean, in this round. But maybe I'll try twist it. Let's twist the button and see. Looks like it opened. Good guess. Well, this is a turn. I should proceed with caution. More travel banter. I think maybe I need to take a look at our inventory real quick. We did replenish everything last time, which is good. Therian's SP is a little bit low. I'm not very concerned about that. He has the steel SP anyway. We do have Hanit still as a thief. Should we switch her back to... what's it called? The Swordsmaster one. So that we have all 8 in our party in case we need it. Alright, let's have her switch back to... I like how none is an option. Warrior. Alright, warrior it is. And then we do need to... oh, I hope that didn't change it. It didn't. We need to see... we have a better one now. Critical. It's double the attack, so we'll change it. Oh, is someone using it? Can we not use it? Makeshift sword. I guess someone's using it. Who is using it? I guess we can put the divine blade. Oh, maybe it's Therian. Therian also has a sword. We have a spear. Guess someone else has a spear too. Yeah, Therian has it. Hedgehog spear. Wait, she doesn't have the spear? Who has the spear then? Someone has a spear. Alright, let me come to this tavern real quick. Let's take a look at the people. Who has the spear? You have the spear. Let me take this. I guess that makes sense. Barrick has the spear. And then let's equip it. Equip with that. I guess the spear is also a secondary for Ophelia, so I think it's fine to keep it with Hanit here. I think we're ready to go. We'll listen to some more travel banter here. Cyrus and Therian, colored me impressed, Professor. To what are you referring? Finding the hidden door back there? It was no great thing. I enjoy coming up with little theories and then testing them. It's a useful talent. If you ever have mind to switch trades, you can make a go of thievery. Me, a bandit? No, that would be amusing. But if I do fall into hard times in the scholarly world, I shall apply to be your apprentice. Hate to disappoint you, but I'm not teaching the type. I'm not the teaching type. I learned by watching and doing. Observation and practice, in other words, that is the essence of all learning. If you ever took it upon yourself to become a scholar, I would certainly vouch for you. I appreciate the offer, but I think I'm allergic to academia. Though if he caught me when I was still young, things might have been different. Interesting. There's a little bit backstory on Therian. He used to be the studious type, maybe? We do have... looks like it's a dungeon. A level 45. Not too bad, I guess. We've been dealing with level 45 areas. Looks like it's just a straight path through. There's a little area here of nothing. Okay. What's the point of that? For more monsters to attack us? There's a chair. There's 2 chairs. I guess it is ruined, so this could be like a mansion of sorts before. I don't know though. This looks like it's outside. Maybe it is. A mansion could be big. Very big. Looks like we have a new new enemy here. Curator. Actually, I think we've seen curators before. Have we? I just don't quite remember what they're weak to. I guess we could stop one of these from attacking. That's the best we can do. Tyrion doesn't have an AoE with a sword, I think. That's all Embark has. But Cyrus can get rid of the rest. Unfortunately, the Curator is not weak to ice, so we're not able to break his shield that way. But that's fine. We have her here. Guess we could give it a shot. Most of it's probably gonna hit the bats. But I guess the bat is still weak to it. Not really, I guess. What do we have for her? We haven't found any other weakness. It won't be light, that's for sure. We have a polearm here. We know sword. I mean, arrows. Wait, she's a merchant, right? She has arrows. Let's go ahead and do this. Seems like Curator is the last one, but let me just buff. Let's buff Cyrus here. Let's do this. And then we can take out the bats. We're good with health, so we could break. Let's break. There we go. Now we can have Cyrus do full attacks. Full attack. I guess we could have BP shared as well, but I think breaking the shield was a better choice. Yep. There they go. Not too bad. Cyrus leveled up already. Pretty quick. I guess we were close last time. Alright. This looks like just one path forward. Is there something here? Goes underground. Nope. We have a treasure chest here. We have a bow. Wait. Is that better? Where's our bow? Brilliant bow. Accuracy 88. It has elemental attack. This is better. Good find. We'll swap yours to Brilliant Bow. Very nice. Secret passageway. Looks like we have these soldier thingies too. Everything's weak to arrow here. Alright, we'll have him attack. This one has 3. So that should be fine. Annette might be able to take it out. Actually, we could just use Rain of Arrows here since everyone else is also weak. Well, don't hit the one that is already broken. That's fine. That is fine. Let's see if... It would be cool if this guy's weak to ice as well. But no luck there. I think we should be still good on heals. Go ahead and do this. Oh. There we go. And Tyrion will be able to buff Cyrus. And then we should be good to go. Not too bad here. I guess we didn't have to use Ophelia's BP points. Maybe I will just heal just to top up everyone since everyone is weak. Alright, let's go ahead and attack then. Blizzard. Actually, we didn't need to use Blizzard, right? They were all broken already. Forgot. We should be using Lightning. A little bit rusty. It's been a while, I guess. Looks like there's another room here with a treasure chest this time. We actually haven't used any of our refreshing jams. There's another one back here for 20,000. I did see a passageway on the right. So I guess there's 2 ways to go. Alright, we'll see what they are weak to. We don't have any more bats, unfortunately. We could get rid of... Oh, we can't. We don't know what these little things are weak to. This sword it is. A lot of these are sword based. Looks like we need heals. Don't AoE. Okay. Nice. We do need a heal. Let's heal. I think we should be able to fully heal everyone. These things turn to attack. We could use this. We have an AoE one, right? AoE slash. Let's go ahead and do this. I guess we could have used Lind as well. We kind of forgot about Lind. It's been a while since we used Lind. I guess we can try Thunder. Thunder was a good guess. These guys are gonna attack though. That AoE is kind of scary. Oh, they got buffs. Let's stop one of these from attacking. Cyrus didn't. Okay. I did want to try... Well... Maybe we'll just still use lightning here. We'll break the other one. I have a feeling... Maybe... The front 2 is dark. What are we at here? We have sword, so let's go ahead and grab this. Ophelia. Looks like one of them is gonna come back with the shield. That's fine. Oh. She gets to attack. Let's attack this guy. Got a double hit there. Heal them. Okay, we'll just use the buff here for Cyrus. And then we'll go ahead and attack. Should be able to... Oh. Well, I guess we could as well. This one should be gone. There we go. Don't think we need any heals. We could try to find what else these are weak to. Kind of funny that they're weak to the wand staff. Right. Go away. Therian level? Yes. Yes, he did. Alright. I think we're done with the levelings for now. Like, there is a treasure chest here. Seems like we're going the right way. That means we're gonna miss the other side there. These walls seems quite old. What's the picture of, though? Yet they still stand strong, and what are these curious patterns? Look how perfectly they're aligned. Whatever could they be for? What indeed? Is this gonna be another puzzle? Wait, that's it. Together, the markings illustrate something. Here, they billow and swell an ocean of flood. It seems to be depicting something overflowing, and yet the depiction is abstract and surreal. Wait, I've seen these markings somewhere? What discoveries are you making? Of course, the runes. The runes of High Hornbergen. These runes are being used to paint a picture. Wait, isn't that where... Elberic is from Hornburg? Right? Might there not be a hidden message contained within? It is as if the runes are flowing forth from the gate. I clicked on that too fast. I forgot. I didn't see what the last couple words were. Though I hate to admit it, I fear deciphering. This will take more time than I have. I should move on. It could be a clue, though. It's a clue, Cyrus. It might not be. Who knows? Did you learn anything about the wall paintings? A little, yes. For example, they clearly date from ancient times. I believe that they have religious significance of some kind. But I saw nothing in them of the teachings of the sacred flame. The beliefs in the Age of Legends were quite different from today. It was a time before the religious schism. You mean even before the sacred flame teachings began? Precisely so, an age almost entirely unknown to us. A time when gods and mortals walked together upon the soil. I'm blessed indeed to have been given the chance to visit these ruins. They are a scholar's paradise. I'm glad too. I almost feel like I can hear the thoughts of the people who lived long ago. The very breath of the ancients borne on the wind over these many long centuries, whispering of great and epic tales. Okay. Would like to know what these are about too. Looks like we have a save point. We'll go ahead and save. There is another section, I think, over here. So let's see what's down here since we missed the other one. It was like a 50-50 and we chose the right path. And didn't get to explore the rest, but that's fine. Looks like this place is pretty big. Void amulet. Anything else? These are dead ends. Maybe not then. Is there anything in the back here? Nothing in the back. Alright, then it's just that one treasure chest. And many monsters. What is that? 9? What is that thing? It's the first time we've seen that. Looks like we could take out one of them. We all get an attack first, so I'm not too worried about not being able to take out them. She has this. I guess it's the same as using the staff. Alright, let's go ahead and use the staff then. We'll just whack them. Get a whack in. Then this guy in the back. I guess we could also do this. And then we'll use rain of arrows, I guess. Try to hit the one in the front. Looks like that one doesn't take a lot of damage. Let's actually do this. Let's do analyze on this guy. 16,000. Looks like sword is good on him. Sword. Got 2 hits in. Let's see how much he does. 19. 19 is a lot. We have 4 here. Therian does not have any. Ophelia doesn't have any either, so it does not look like we will be able to take him out before Cyrus attacks. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll have her heal. Hunter needs some heals. Cyrus. What can we do with you? We do have this. We could take out the... or try to take out the little guys in the back. There we go. Got rid of them. No more of that. We should be able to break him now. Very nice. What is this guy weak to, though? Axe. Not axe either. Let's go ahead and give him a buff. I guess we used all of his BP already. So, I suppose it would be good to give him some. I hope this thing gives us a lot of XP, because this thing is taking forever to defeat. What else? We have Pike. I think Pike comes before the arrow. So I don't think that's it. We know it's not lightning. I think that is all, though. Alright, let's try this then. Get a bigger attack in. Not that much bigger. His shield comes back. Overclock. It's a machine. I guess we could do this. We need to know more of his weaknesses, I think. Let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of some, at least. I don't think we need any heals. Could do this. Cyrus. Guess we could just use Analyze again. Find out more of its weaknesses. He's at 5,000. Staff whack is the way. I guess. We could do Rain of Arrows. That's the only way we could be able to break it, I guess. We'll do an attack. Hopefully... Oh, she gets to go again. Maybe we should save the BP point. But we can go with that again. Doesn't do all that much damage. We have Cyrus here. Let's go ahead and do that. We should be able to take this out. Hopefully with the lightning blast. 8,000. That's like half his HP. 700 XP is actually not that much, I don't think. That's fine. That is fine. Let's go. Go up. Oh, missed the stairs. Of course we did. Alright, we'll save again, since there's a save point. I wonder if this is... Feels a little bit early to be the boss. Maybe it's just more dungeon. Let's go. 46, one level more. Okay, so it is another section here. Can't really see. There's a treasure chest here, so we'll pick that up. Healing Great Bunch. Is there something over here? Nope. Looks like a cliff. Looks like there is another treasure chest down here. That's a wall. Okay. I thought it might have gone outside. Are those different? Who do we have? We have Cyrus here. Guess they're not weak to anything. We could try the two in the back. Wind Curator. Maybe they'll be weak to lightning. Yes, they are. We'll be able to take one of these out. Guess we'll take one of these out. These two in the back. Hopefully they don't do too much damage. Hanit needs a little bit of SP, it looks like, though. What can we do? We do have Pike, but... Who is going next? We might need to... get rid of one of them. Let's do it this way. Tyrion will be able to... Actually, we need a heal. Let's heal. I don't think Tyrion will be able to take out one of those, but Hanit will be able to the next turn. I guess it's... we need to decide against the Curator or the Lamp. Probably go with the Curator. They seem to do a little bit more damage overall. This guy's turn. It looks like one of the Curators will be back. So I might just attack. Lightning Blast. Let's blast them away. Got rid of one of the lamps too. Very nice. Guess we can do this. This guy's like weak to all the weapons. It works for me. I guess we could do this. I guess we should have used the bow. Would have been more damage. See, that gave 648. We have another cutscene here. More books. And here we have a library of sorts. Are they all dark magic books? Look at all these tomes. The Master Yvonne procured them all. What's so shocking, Cyrus? Volume 7 of Trial of the 12, but only the first 5 volumes are extant. He's like so happy. He's like, I could spend a long time here. Forbidden Gold Covenant of the Sage. These books were all said to have been lost ages ago. So what were they doing in the ruins? And what's this? A personal dictionary for the translation of ancient tongues. Did the headmaster collect all this by himself? No, that would be impossible for even the most esteemed of scholars. No such a vast repository of knowledge must have been accumulated over decades, even centuries. Who could it be? From the Strove to those odd wall paintings, this place is one enigma after the next. One thing is clear, if there is a mastermind behind all this, I can expect to find him here. Have we had any other characters that we haven't seen yet? Lucia? Is she the the mastermind then? Because that's like the only person left. Looks like we have... I was gonna say it was stairs to go down, but... Looks like all of them will be attacking. Cyrus will be next. So let's go ahead and take out the lamps then. We'll have Cyrus take out all the bats. Hey G, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope everything is okay. Going well. Alright, let's go ahead and do Ice Wind. There we go. Get them all. Yes, I'm probably not gonna heal. Let's go ahead and break this. Well, maybe we could have healed and have her break that. But maybe we can use this. See how much damage that does? It's a lot. It's a good amount. She is a little bit low on SP. We don't have Hunter. I mean... Thief on her, but that's fine. We can always use some... bombs outside of battle. I guess we'll just heal here. Just a normal week. Hope you have a good week. The week was good. Yeah. normal week for me too. Not too bad, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and use Lightning Blast here. Should wipe them all out. No problem. Alright. I guess we're technically all over-leveled for this. Do we have something here? Nothing here. So we go down this way. Looks like we have another treasure chest. Let's open it. Knight's Shield. I don't think we have anyone using well, everyone uses shields, actually. I was gonna say no one was using them, but I think everyone was using them. We have Knight Shield here. Evasion minus 95. We have... what's Sturdy Shield? Sturdy Shield is even worse. She has the best shield? Oh, because of the elemental defense? I guess we could give her that. And then... you can have the other one. I think that will do for now. I guess while we are here, let's give Hanit a plum. Yes, over level, just a walk in the park. Well, it has been... the battles have not been too bad, that's for sure. We did meet one, like, giant machine thing that had 16,000 HP, but he didn't hit that hard. Looks like we have a long stairway upwards. Is this gonna be Lucia? She's the only one we saw entering this place. Professor, you truly are every bit as brilliant as old Yvonne said. I did not come here for false flattery. It's like, why are you here then? Oh, but I was being quite sincere, ashamed her port eludes your grasp. To think you were the one pulling the strings. The headmaster was merely your puppet all along. I can't remember if she was his student or not. Very astute. Yes, it was I who maneuvered to install him in the position in the first place. To my dismay, he had a willful streak that got in the way. One might say the fault lies in the person who chose him for the task. One might say that, yes, now let's proceed to the matter at hand. Your search for the original copy of From the Far Reaches of Hell has miraculously led you to me. In finding me, you have displayed some measure of knowledge and acumen. More than anything, you have shown a pure and unrelenting passion for seeking out the truth. I hold that particular quality in the highest regard. He's like, stop talking about that. What say you, Cyrus? Will you join me in my research? It's like, no. What are you researching exactly? Ridiculous. If that is a jape, it's a poor one. A jape? What a curious reaction from a scholar like yourself. The wall paintings in this place, did they not pique your interest? Did you hear not race, or did your heart not race when you saw the countless lost tomes in my study? To say I was not intrigued would be a lie. Of course you were. Yes, any true scholar would feel the same. I must unravel these mysteries, I must have the answers. Your mind, no, your very soul burns with an all-consuming desire to know. That is what separates you from the rest. We are true seekers of knowledge, you and I. But what did you want with the dark magic? Together we can unlock all the secrets behind our world. Were you really just trying to unlock things, or did you have a bigger purpose behind that? I'll pass. How can you refuse? You covet the mysteries of the universe, you yearn to know the truth. She's getting very worked up. Surely you can stand shoulder to shoulder with me. That's it, exactly. I don't need your help. What is it? If he's just as smart, I guess, or passionate maybe, then he can figure it out himself too. Surely you, I take issue with your solicitation. You don't care who you use in your schemes? What of Master Yvonne? Don't be ridiculous, he was devoid of the passion you have. He was nothing but a pawn to the end and capable of envisioning an ultimate goal. On what grounds do you base that assumption? Can a man not grow his mind? If you found him wanting, why did you not teach him? Teach him? Take him on as your pupil, impart your vast knowledge, that he may one day be your peer. She's like, no. Preposterous. You speak the impossible. Mediocrity is as mediocrity he does. Knowledgeable as he was, his own actions prevented him from ever approaching genius. A genius such as yourself must understand this. There's where you and I differ. I haven't given up on mediocrity. As scholars, we learn from this past to better understand the present and pass our knowledge on to the future. What do you mean to do with the knowledge you amass, the secrets you unravel? Carry them to your grave, content that they are inscrutable to all who do not possess your genius. You would call them simpletons, fools, feeble minds. I say it is you who lacks the ability to teach and inspire. These two are like arguing. A true scholar does not look down on others for what they do or do not know. Those who impart knowledge to those who do not, if something is wrong, those who know the answer correct it. The process repeats, brings us closer to enlightenment. I guess she was not one of his students. It was someone else. I teach my students with the expectation that one day they will surpass me. I long for the day when I will have the chance to learn from them. Enough. Like, I don't need you to lecture me anymore. I've given you plenty of opportunities to make a move, any move, but clearly we are going nowhere fast. If you would rather die without discovering the truth, so be it. The truth of what? What exactly are you seeking out? I have already synthesized a perfect blood crystal, precisely as detailed in the original tome. With it, I will cast off the shackles of humanity. She wants to be immortal, then. A human can only learn so much in this short lifetime. I will gain the time power to understand everything. You may be a fool, but to show no hard feelings, you can participate in an empirical analysis of my newfound power. Oh, she turns into one of those things too. If believing in the future makes one a fool, then call me a proud fool. But know this, when I emerge victorious, I will unravel the secrets of that tome and arrive at my own answer. Cyrus is cooking her. He kind of is. Let this be a lesson to you, the future of mankind is bright. Yvonne turned into something like this too. What? 30 shield? What? Looks like he does a lot of damage though. It was physical damage. So let's do physical attack down then. 30 is a lot. That's the highest we've seen so far. I didn't catch any of the text from before, but that's a lot. Whatever gave her the shield is quite a bit. Let's see. we have found one. Let's go ahead and do analyze. It looks like she will be able to attack. Well, there's no way we can take out 29 shields. 84,000 with an axe there. So no elemental attack. Actually, we don't need that. Let's just heal. Close enough. We didn't fully heal. But we did lower... We did lower the physical attack, so let's just continue doing that. For now, we need to figure out what's... I guess we could use our BP for that. We are a long way from actually breaking it. She will just heal. So I guess between Hanit and Cyrus. Sweep. Sweep is the one that does a lot of damage. Let's see. Rain of Arrows. So have to be accurate with that. We need 8. We need all 8 to hit. Dude. Oh no. Their status effects. Alright. Tyrion is unconscious and dead. Hey Sheriff, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How are you today? Alright, we need to... He hits hard. We need to revive. Revive. Hey Vess, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well as well. How's everything going? Alright, she needs heals. Heal everyone. We lowered his attack. And he still hits pretty hard. Doing well, it's good to hear. Alright, what do we have for Cyrus here? Nothing really. We could continue analyzing, or we could continue attacking. We'll attack. Time to get rid of these things as much as possible. As fast as possible. Don't miss. All good just in time to tune in. That seems like a tough boss. It is, we just got started. And this boss started with 30 shield, so that's what we're working on breaking. He also hits very hard, unfortunately, so... We already had someone die. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I think we'll just continue doing this. We should be close to knocking out the shield. Looks like knife is good too. So I guess he's weak to like all the physical attacking things. I'm gonna have Cyrus not do anything here. I mean, not use the BP points. Seems like Hanit should be using BP points. A little bit anyway, not all of them. Well, Cyrus actually should be able to attack with his shield down next turn if Hanit hits all her shots. So I might buff. Let's buff Cyrus. Here you go. And then we should be good on heals as well, so we'll donate a BP to him. And then we could... I don't really see a point in boosting it, but then we're like full. We don't get any more boosts. He does attack twice. Hopefully we can tank it. She missed all of hers. Don't die. Oh, does he take BP? He takes BP also. Alright. We're not gonna... I was gonna say we're not gonna leave it to chance, but... I don't think we'll be able to take out the shield. Unfortunately. We'll leave it to chance then. No other way around. Well, 4 as well. Sweep. Oh, Tyrion died again. Why you keep dying? We don't have any heals either before he attacks. We could take out his shield. Buy us some time. But that means Cyrus is not going to be able to do a big attack next turn. It's fine. Let's survive first. Unfortunately, I need a mass heal. Actually, I don't need a mass heal. Cyrus would be better at the revive, though. Uses less. Tyrion the floor hugger. He does. He does die quite a bit. Ophelia gets to go, it looks like. Before, so everyone else should be able to... Everyone else should be able to heal. Tyrion might die again. But let's do this, at least get some attacks in. I hope he doesn't come back with another 30. Because that would be really sad. Alright, let's get some attacks in. 6,000 on 1 BP is... seems a little bit low. Alright, we'll use a big attack on her too. Let's do this one. 49. 100. Yes. I guess we could use BP here. Fully heal Tyrion, please. He's not fully healed. It's close, though. Get another attack. Get another attack, so we'll go ahead and use this then. True Strike. Tyrion's always sleeping. That's a lot of damage. I guess... Wait. So she changed from physical attack to elemental? And cleared all of the weaknesses too. So is this gonna be all elemental weaknesses? All elemental weakness? Fire? It is all elemental weaknesses. That's even harder to take out. Because you can't... The BP doesn't... The BP doesn't stack on elemental attacks. I don't think he has any elemental attacks. Cyrus does have the two attacks here. Kind of wasteful, but I guess it still does 1100, so can't be too mad about it, I guess. Let's heal. Everyone's only able to take out one. Let's see if this works. Works on the back too, not the front too. It's fine. Dancers have heal heavy dark damage, so it's just purely damage. It's fine. It's all we can do anyway. This guy's gonna attack. Tyrion is the only one without full. Oh, we'll use this. That one did less damage. I guess, were we buffed for the first time? Don't target Tyrion. I guess Cyrus will need to get... Maybe I'll have Hanit do it instead. I need Tyrion... I mean, I need Cyrus to attack. Oh, she gets extra turn. Very nice. Alright, let's use our Olive of Life. Wake up. I guess Ophelia can heal. Alright. We'll use our Thunderbird. And Lightning Blast. He should have... I didn't really want him to heal. He's the only one with a single target heal, unless we use an item. Maybe we'll use an item. I don't remember how much this gives. 1750. Not too bad. Seems like we'll be able to break it next turn. Don't die. Oh no, he's not gonna be able to attack. Oh, he didn't die. Wait, he just can't use... What? Okay. I guess he can heal then. Ophelia heal? Ophelia probably need a heal too. What can we do? Unless we use a plum. Maybe that's the better option. Plum on himself. Heal himself a little bit. This guy's gonna attack 3 times. We're short 1. We are short 1. Unfortunately. Cyrus wasn't able to attack. I guess we could have used a soul stone. Maybe that would have been the better option. We'll need her to heal. Alright, let's see how this goes. He does so much damage. Cyrus. Guess Cyrus can continue restoring this. Hanit's not able to attack either. Let's try the Soulstone way then. Let's see. Which one do we have the most of? Thunder. Let's try Thunder then. See if this works. Annette's not able to use her attacks, though. Nor is Cyrus. Let's go ahead and do this. Break. I guess we could just use normal attack. Normal attack with our new bow. Doesn't do all that much damage. Heal. Annette has a lot of HP, just noticed. Nice crit. Alright, what do we do here? Cyrus needs one more turn, but one more turn means this guy is gonna be back up. I kinda wanna do damage. Do we have any damage with this? Deal dark damage. He doesn't have a lot of attacking skills, it seems. I guess we can steal SP. Let's do this, then. See how much damage we do. 3,000. Not too bad. Guess we can use our light. Oh, we could have used this thing too. Reflective Veil for the elemental attack. We'll need to remember that for next time. He changes to this elemental version. I might just have her use this. He can't attack still either. Guess we'll just whack him. Right. So you're gonna change back. Losing control of the body. What does that mean? A lot of damage. We have thunder here. Thunder, axe, and light. Cyrus actually has an axe. We could... Annette has axe too. That would work. We either have... I'm gonna try sword. Good guess. I guess sword works too. So let's use this. Seems like we get a couple turns. Let's go ahead and heal. I'm surprised. Surprised. Tyrion has 2 hits. 2 hits. No, we have 2 hits. We could do this. But Tyrion... I don't want him to buff Cyrus, though. But if we use all the BP here, he won't be able to do a big attack anyway. Might need a... Alright, we'll just do this then. Save the rest for his attack. And then this guy can get rid of that. Does Cyrus get to attack? We could wait a turn. We could wait a turn. Alright, let's wait a turn, and then we'll have this guy buff. How come we get to attack so many times? Not complaining, though. Alright, I'll attack. We could give her this to you. And then this guy will do this. Buff. Alright, we're finally gonna be able to get a big attack in, which is good. I wonder if we... Oh, we'll do attacks. Tech. Cyrus, let's go. Use the right weapon, please. Lightning blast. Wait, can we double it up with this? Oh no, that doesn't work here. Alright, we'll use this. Lightning. 13,000. 12,000. That's 25,000. That's about a fourth of his HP. Guess we're finally getting somewhere. After all of those shields. She's green. She's green. Alright, let's see what this guy's gonna do. Don't kill Cyrus or Therian. Looks like he's stopped. Cyrus is gonna lose the double attack. Looks like she stopped transforming. It was what I was gonna say. She's red? Really? Have we really been doing that much damage to her? We don't have... We're not gonna be able to get rid of that. Unfortunately. He only has one attack. Cyrus will be able to take him out. Does the double attack work on the BP thing too? Can we test it? Does it work? No, it doesn't. Begins to regenerate. Well, at least that didn't do too much. Didn't regenerate that much. 1200 wasn't too bad. Ophelia is out of her BP points. It's not red. Wait, what's not red? I meant her name. The name thing is red, right? I should hope so. Hopefully she doesn't like regenerate, like revive. I hope she does not. Cyrus gets to attack next turn. Maybe I'll just do a normal one and then we can use a big attack next turn. Alright, let's do this. Cyrus. Let's take it out. Take it out. Not yet. 10,000. I wonder what percentage is the red. Alright, maybe it's gonna be able to attack again. Let's see if we can do a bigger damage. $19.17. Take it out. Very nice. Alright. We got it. We got it. 1500. No one leveled up. No, there's so much more I must learn. Not anymore. If nothing else, your devotion to the pursuit of knowledge is admirable. Unfortunately for you, you will not live to pass that on. Goodbye. He just drifted away too. From the far reaches of hell, at least I have the original. How many lives have been lost to the dark knowledge in these pages? But no, knowledge itself cannot be good or evil, only the hearts of those who would use it. Players when healing is happy, and then when the see the boss healing is angry. Definitely. At least he didn't heal that much. Only 1200. Surprised. I will use all the resources at my disposal to decipher this work for myself. Well, you have that dictionary now, you can translate yourself too. And I will find the answer I seek, an answer of my very own. Perhaps one of the tomes in the study I passed through might aid me in deciphering these glyphs. Yes, I should return. The dictionary. You need a dictionary. Scrutinize the archives. Oh, we have something else to do here. It's not just returning to the town. Nice. Alright. That's a first. Actually, it's not that far away, right? Where's the path? We still have to deal with this thing. We can probably just run. This was the thing that was giving us a hard time because of how much HP he had. 16,000. But let's just go find the library. Oh, it's on the same floor. Here? This? Well, not get attacked by monsters. Everyone's low on SP. Let's see. Lee successfully escaped. This? Scrutinize? Doesn't seem like I can hit anything far there. Up here? Why this section, though? You found a dictionary in the lower section. At long last, I can begin to study the tomes in earnest. We found the dictionary. Okay. Oh, there's little markers here. Was there a marker on the other one? I saw it on the mini-map, that's why I know to go there. Let's see. Ancient tome detailing how the 12 gods sealed away an unholy power beyond the edge of the world. Trials of the 12. Most intriguing. Okay. Scrutinize this as well. In the pages of this tome, the secrets banished by the gods are likened to a golden fruit, and ominously worded warning is issued to any who would covet this forbidden power. Forbidden gold. So we have one more. One more over here. Wait, are you gonna make us run all the way back to where we were? Watch it be like not even on this floor. Cyrus, the seeker of truth. He is... I guess there's more bookshelves here. Oh, what? Why did you just leave that book on the floor? Why didn't you bring it with you? Alright, maybe he intended to stay here for a while. For a long while. Alright, let's scrutinize this as well then. The tome we're in is writ in horrifying detail, a forbidden right to bring back the unholy power sealed away beyond the edge of this world. I guess for the guy, Matthias, and Ophelia's story, he wanted to bring back the dead too. One wants to be immortal, one wants to bring back the dead. Yes, I see. I do believe in the knowledge I need to decipher the mural. Oh, you're still thinking about the mural? Right, let's go back then. So, that's at the very beginning. It was the second section, I guess, of the dungeon. Looks like we have a different version of that machine. I would assume it still has the same amount of HP though. Right, let's go back this way. I guess this section is the third section. So maybe it's not that far away. Not that far. Here's the mural. Go examine it. Scrutinize. Let's see. Death, doom, destruction. Over and over again. The mural's meaning. Great meaning. Very nice. Very intriguing indeed. Now let me think through all I've learned. What did the 12 gods do? Summon power from the edge of the world, sealed power away. I think it's the second one. The forbidden power did they seal away? Guess is the power of life and death. Indeed, the power of life and death, that is the forbidden secret held within these pages. Trial of the 12 tells the tale of how the 12 gods sealed away this power. The author of the Forbidden Gold compares this power to a golden fruit. Like a golden fruit, it calls out to and tempts the human heart. Really? A golden fruit? Into the pages of Far from the Reaches of Hell was this power sealed. These glyphs, yes, I believe I can decipher them now. That's a lot of death, and a lot of doom, and a lot of destruction. I think we can safely assume this is a warning of sorts. A warning of the calamity that awaits us if the gates is open and the forbidden unleashed. Were the mural and tome left behind as an invitation or a warning? Warning? Yes. The mural was left behind as a warning, I'm sure of it. Knowledge in and of itself is not inherently good or evil. It can, however, serve either purpose. All depends on the heart of he who uses it. I can choose to believe that whoever created this mural so many years ago believed the same. For the sake of our future, be not tempted by the darkness. Yes, these dark secrets must never be allowed to put into practice. So is he gonna bring these books back to the academy? Or he's just gonna seal it away here and it'll remain lost until someone stumbles upon it again? Not exactly like hidden, really. It's a lot of monsters though they have to get through. The mere existence of this tome is a threat. Shall I destroy it and banish its baleful knowledge for all eternity? Oh, he's gonna go destroy it too? No, destroying the tome would not banish the darkness that exists in the heart of man. And as long as the darkness exists, people will find a way to work evil. I must preserve this knowledge that we might put it to use for good, not evil. And yet there's so much more I must learn. I must decipher in the full contents of this tome and murals in this place, and pass them on to those who would follow us. That one day, should we be threatened by forces from the far reaches of hell, our descendants will possess the knowledge needed to protect this realm. First, I must return to Atlas Dam and file a report on what I've seen here. Then I must begin my analysis of the material I've collected. Yes, I'll be burning the midnight oil night after night, no doubt, and I can scarcely wait. Well, I'm glad he's happy. I forgot already. Why some of the powers only sealed and not banished from the world? I don't know. It's always sealing it. That is true. Maybe it's harder to destroy. Over here, we're back in Atlas Dam, where everything started. That stack of books seems to be bigger every time I see you. And I'll need twice again as many to have any hope of translating this ancient tome. Twice as many? Fascinating, is it not? The traditional fairy tale from a certain region mentioned a gate of sorts, and I could not help but notice a parallel to the mural I found. How long after is this? I see hence these books on local folklore. Just so, considering your subject from all possible angles is a fundamental principle of scholarly research. Ah, but I forget myself. Might I surmise that you've come here to inform me that it's time for class? Yes. Oh, the whole class is here. Can't just have class here. You're late, Professor. Pray forgive me, Your Highness. I guess you still need the classroom. Oh, he has a big class. I thought it was just those two. Very well then, my students, let's begin. To quote the words of one Susanna Grodowoff, author of Knowledge is Light. The pursuit of knowledge is a journey with no destination. As long as people live, there will always be something to learn. And so we learn, we record, we speak. Points connect, thus forming our history, our agency, our identity. This world we live in is not far, or is not for or of any one individual, and neither is knowledge. And so I write and speak of all that I learned, to plant seeds of knowledge that will be harvested by those who follow me. To you who have found my writings, read well these words, that they may help you build a bridge to a brighter future. That's the author writing, right? It sounds like a goodbye. Alright, there we go. End of Cyrus's story here. Alright. I guess that is it for Cyrus. That was actually pretty short, comparatively, I think, to the other stories. Or maybe it's just that we haven't had as much difficulty with it. Guess we should find it in... Where's the inn? That's the palace area, right? So there should be another area down here. We have the tavern. I'm looking for the inn. Where's the inn? How come there's so many buildings here? It's not the inn. Oh, it's just back here. Alright, we'll rest. Let's rest. There we go. Everyone is all rested up. He became a nerd again after defeating the boss. I guess he's always been passionate about his books. I bet he would just keep going back and forth. And I don't know, is he gonna bring all of those books back? That'd be interesting to know. Because that seems to be like all of the lost books that they've not found. Alright, so for next time though, who do we want to tackle? Whose story should we tackle? These are all 45, so they're all the same. All the same level, I mean. So we can probably do Tressa and then work our way down and across. Get to go to some new places, and the Elfin is last, because I guess we've been there already. I guess that's one way of determining how to go, but I guess we could also leave it to next time, see which one we want to tackle. Maybe Tressa, but if you guys have recommendations or anyone that you wanted to see, do let me know. We'll have to change our party up next time as well, unfortunately. Can't have our whole party here. But who should we take out is the question. Our flex spot is usually Therian, but it's nice to be able to open all the chests in the dungeons. But maybe it is still gonna be Therian, because I think we need all of the rest of them. We'll see. But for today, I think this will be it. And I'm glad we were able to actually finish out a chapter. I think the only one that gave us a lot of trouble was Ophelia's story, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Tressa then. Old man should be second last. You know, Barrick. So we had Tressa, then Primrose, then Ilberic and Elfin. So yeah, maybe we can go that way. But we'll do that next time. And for today, I think, yeah, I'm glad we were able to finish out Cyrus's story. I guess, I don't know, it did feel a little bit short, but I'm glad that he was able to find all the books that he could ever read and answer or find answers to them as well. But anyways, thank you all for stopping by, and I will see you all next time. Bye.